The current value of Algorand is 1.9445 rands per coin, with a price range of 1.8954 to 2.0012. The previous day's closing price was 1.9571, indicating a change of 0.0126 or 0.64%. The exchange rate between the South African Rand, ZAR, and Algorand is also of interest. Furthermore, there is a need to know the projected future cost of Algorand in the near future and within the next month. The projected cost of Algorand for Monday, August 7th, was observed to be 1.97 rands, with a high estimate of 2.11 rands and a low estimate of 1.83 rands. On Tuesday, August 8th, the price of Algorand was observed to be 1.99 rands, with a high of 2.13 rands and a low of 1.85 rands. The projected cost of Algorand on Wednesday, August 9th, was estimated to be 1.97 rands, with a high of 2.11 rands and a low of 1.83 rands. On Thursday, August 10th, the price of Algorand was recorded to be 1.85 rands, with a high of 1.98 rands and a low of 1.72 rands, spanning over multiple weeks. The anticipated price of Algorand on Friday, August 4th, is projected to be 1.87 rands, with a high estimate of 2.00 rands and a low estimate of 1.74 rands. Similarly, on Monday, August 7th, the conjectured price of Algorand is 1.86 rands, with a high estimate of 1.99 rands and a low estimate of 1.73 rands. Lastly, the expected cost of Algorand on Tuesday, August 8th, is estimated to be 1.87 rands, with a high estimate of 2.00 rands and a low estimate of 1.74 rands. On Wednesday, August 9th, the Algorand hypothesis was valued at 1.87 rands, with a high of 2.00 rands and a low of 1.74 rands. The anticipated cost of Algorand on Thursday, August 10th, was estimated to be 1.86 rands, with a high of 1.99 rands and a low of 1.73 rands. These projections were made for a period of approximately 14 days. The Algorand conjecture on Friday, August 11th, exhibited a price range of 1.78 rands at its highest point and 1.66 rands at its lowest point. On Monday, August 14th, the expected cost of Algorand was projected to be 1.83 rands, with a high estimate of 1.96 rands and a low estimate of 1.70 rands. Similarly, on Tuesday, August 15th, the conjectured cost of Algorand was 1.83 rands, with a high estimate of 1.96 rands and a low estimate of 1.70 rands. On Wednesday, August 16th, the anticipated cost of Algorand was 1.80 rands, with a high estimate of 1.93 rands and a low estimate of 1.67 rands. Finally, on Thursday, August 17th, the conjectured cost of Algorand was 1.68 rands at its highest point and 1.56 rands at its lowest point. These price fluctuations were observed over a span of 3 weeks. The projected cost of Algorand on Friday, August 18th, was 1.91 rands, with a high estimate of 2.04 rands and a low estimate of 1.78 rands. On Monday, August 21st, the estimated cost of Algorand was 1.89 rands, with a high estimate of 2.02 rands and a low estimate of 1.76 rands. The forecast for Algorand on Tuesday, August 22nd, was a cost of 1.88 rands, with a high estimate of 2.01 rands and a low estimate of 1.75 rands. Lastly, the estimated cost of Algorand on Wednesday, August 23rd, was 1.86 rands, with a high estimate of 1.99 rands and a low estimate of 1.73 rands. The projected price of Algorand on Thursday, August 24th is estimated to be 1.84 rands, with a top of 1.97 rands and a low of 1.71 rands, within approximately 1 month. On Friday, August 25th, the estimated value of Algorand was 1.83 rands, with a high of 1.96 rands and a low of 1.70 rands. On Monday, August 28, the projected cost of Algorand was 1.83 rands, with a high estimate of 1.96 rands and a low estimate of 1.70 rands. On Tuesday, August 29, the anticipated cost of Algorand was 1.74 rands, with a high estimate of 1.86 rands and a low estimate of 1.62 rands. Algorand value expectation for 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027. Algorand cost expectation for November 2023, before all else, cost at 1.47 rands, excessive cost 1.47, while low cost 1.14. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1.33. Algorand cost conjecture toward the month's end. 1.23 change for November 16.3%. Algorand conjecture for December 2023, before all else, cost at 1.23 rands, excessive cost 1.23, while low cost 1.03. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1.15. Algorand cost conjecture toward the months and 1.11 change for December 9.8%. Algorand cost expectation for January 2024, before all else, cost at 1.11, excessive cost 1.26, while low cost 1.10. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1.16. Algorand cost conjecture toward the month's end 1.18 change for January 6.3. Algorand conjecture for February 2024, before all else, cost at 1.18 rands, excessive cost 1.47, while low cost 1.118. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1.30. Algorand cost conjecture toward the month's end 1.37 change for February 16.1%. Algorand cost expectation for WAC 2024. In the first place, cost at 1.37 rands, exorbitant cost 1.49, while low cost 1.29. They found the middle value of cost 1.39. Algorand cost gauge toward the months and 1.39 change for spring 1.5%. Algorand for April 2024. In the first place, cost at 1.39 rands, exorbitant cost 1.51, while low cost 1.31. They found the middle value of cost 1.41. Algorand cost gauge toward the months and 1.41 change for April 1.4%. Algorand cost expectation for May 2024, to start with cost at 1.41 rands, exorbitant cost 1.55, while low cost 1.325. They found the middle value of cost 1.44. Algorand cost estimate toward the months and 1.45 change from a 2.8%. Algorand for June 2024. In the first place, cost at 1.45 rands, exorbitant cost 1.80, while low cost 1.45. They found the middle value of cost 1.60. Algorand cost gauge toward the months and 1.68 change for June 15.9%. Algorand